A biocoenosis, coined by Carl Moebius in 1877, describes the interacting organisms living together in a habitat. In the paleontological literature, the term distinguishes life assemblages, which reflect the original living community, from death assemblages. Of course, no paleontological assemblage will ever completely represent the original biological community. The term thus has somewhat different meanings in a paleontological and an ecological context. Based on the concept of biocoenosis, ecological communities can take in various forms: zoocoenosis for the faunal community, phytocoenosis for the flora community, microbiocoenosis for the microbial community. The geographical extent of a biocoenosis is limited by the requirement of a more or less uniform species composition. Ecosystems. An ecosystem, originally defined by Tansley, is a biotic community along with its physical environment. In ecological studies, biocoenosis is the emphasis on relationships between species in an area. These relationships are an additional consideration to the interaction of each species with the physical environment. Biotic communities. Biotic communities vary in size, and larger ones may contain smaller ones. Species interactions are evident in food or feeding relationships. A method of delineating biotic communities is to map the food network to identify which species feed upon which others and then determine the system boundary as the one that can be drawn through the fewest consumption links relative to the number of species within the boundary. The Australian Department of the Environment and Heritage maintains a register of threatened species and threatened ecological communities under the Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act 1999.